The assertion that smoking is a feminist act is a complex and contentious topic that intertwines the historical, social, and cultural aspects of both feminism and smoking. To explore this theme, it is crucial to understand the evolution of smoking among women, the symbolic meanings attached to it, and the broader implications for gender equality and individual autonomy. Historically, smoking was predominantly a male activity, and women who smoked were often stigmatized. In the early 20th century, women smoking in public was considered scandalous and unladylike. However, the tobacco industry, recognizing a potential market, began to target women through advertising that equated smoking with emancipation and modernity. One iconic moment in this marketing shift was Edward Bernay's 1929 campaign, which framed cigarettes as torches of freedom for women, linking smoking with the feminist struggle for independence and equality. From a symbolic perspective, smoking was positioned as a rebellious act against the strictures of traditional gender roles. Women who smoked were seen as challenging the status quo, asserting their right to make their own choices and express their individuality. This act of defiance was particularly resonant during the women's liberation movement of the 1960s and 1970s, when smoking could be perceived as a visible rejection of societal expectations. Despite these symbolic associations, the reality of smoking as a feminist act is more nuanced. The tobacco industry's manipulation of feminist rhetoric for commercial gain raises ethical questions. While smoking was marketed as a symbol of liberation, it was also a way to exploit women by promoting a product known to be addictive and harmful. This duality complicates the narrative of smoking as an unequivocal act of feminist empowerment. Moreover, contemporary feminist discourse often emphasizes health and well-being as integral components of women's empowerment. Smoking, with its well-documented health risks, contradicts this aspect of feminism. The rise in awareness about the dangers of smoking has led many feminists to advocate against tobacco use, arguing that true empowerment includes making choices that promote one's health and longevity. In this context, smoking can be seen as both a symbol of resistance and a reminder of the ways in which commercial interest can co-opt feminist ideals. The feminist critique of smoking underscores the importance of critically examining the motivations behind societal trends and the impact they have on women's lives. It highlights the need for a nuanced understanding of empowerment that goes beyond surface-level symbols. Furthermore, the intersectionality of feminism complicates the narrative of smoking as a feminist act. Different women experience different social pressures and cultural norms, which can influence their attitudes towards smoking. For some, smoking may indeed be an act of defiance and personal choice, while for others, it may be a result of societal pressures or economic constraints. This diversity of experiences underscores the importance of considering the broader social and economic contexts in which individual choices are made. The global perspective on smoking and feminism also varies. In some cultures, smoking by women is still heavily stigmatized, and the act of smoking can carry different connotations. Understanding the global dimensions of this issue can provide deeper insights into how smoking intersects with feminist movements in different contexts, and the varying degrees of liberation or oppression it signifies. Ultimately, the theme of smoking as a feminist act invites reflection on the broader goals of feminism. Is feminism about the freedom to make any choice, even if it is potentially harmful? Or is it about advocating for choices that enhance the well-being and equality of women? This tension highlights the ongoing debates within feminism about the nature of empowerment and the best ways to achieve it. In conclusion, the notion that smoking is a feminist act is fraught with contradictions and complexities. While historically smoking has been framed as a symbol of liberation, contemporary feminist perspectives often emphasize health and well-being. The theme invites a deeper exploration of the intersections between individual choice, societal influence, and the broader goals of feminism. It reminds us that true empowerment is multifaceted and requires a critical examination of both the symbols we embrace and the motivations behind them. In many Asian countries, the act of smoking by women has traditionally been seen as taboo, associated with rebellion against deeply ingrained cultural norms and gender roles. Historically, smoking was predominantly a male activity, and women who smoked were often viewed as engaging in behavior that was unladylike or morally questionable. However, in recent years, smoking among women in some Asian countries has started to emerge as a symbol of defiance and autonomy, challenging patriarchal expectations and asserting personal freedom. The rise of smoking among women in Asian countries can be partly attributed to globalization and the influence of Western cultural trends. Marketing campaigns by tobacco companies have often targeted women by equating smoking with modernity, independence, and sophistication. This approach mirrors earlier Western campaigns, suggesting that smoking is a way for women to assert their independence and break free from traditional constraints. In countries where gender roles remain rigidly defined, smoking can be seen as an act of rebellion and a statement of self-determination. However, this narrative is complicated by the health risks associated with smoking and the commercial interests driving its promotion. While smoking can be perceived as a feminist act of defiance against societal norms, it also exposes women to serious health issues and can perpetuate dependence on harmful substances. True feminist empowerment involves promoting choices that enhance overall well-being and challenge exploitative practices. In the context of Asian countries, the discourse around smoking and feminism must navigate the delicate balance between personal freedom and public health, recognizing that true liberation encompasses both the right to make individual choices and the responsibility to make informed, health-conscious decisions. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next interesting content. See you in the next video.